Solana has now reached a point from where a recovery is possible, maybe after another low on the micro level, but the overall idea is still that the market can attempt another bounce into resistance. This is what Bitcoin appears to be doing as well. So with Bitcoin breaking out of its corrective price channel to the upside, we need to look at the Solana chart also on the smaller time frame to see if we get a breakout here as well. First of all, I think it is important that we take a look here at the daily time frame where we have a little bit more detail. And before we even put any lines or anything onto the chart and talk about the structure, Fibonacci levels, let me tell you that the current main thesis is still that Solana is in a bear market and should reach at least the $40 area, maybe even a little bit lower, and that we should at least get one more low, possibly even 2 or 3 more lows here towards the $32 or $43 area. That is currently just based on the idea, not the idea actually, but based on the observation that Solana has produced only a 3-wave move up from the June low. Now we have to consider that the market was very oversold, and of course it bounced, yeah. Looking at the larger time frame, you even see some bullish divergences here on the 4-day time frame. So it's possible we get a larger corrective rally, which is why I'm not directly bearish, right? Yes, we should get further downside. However, in the short to medium term, it looks like that Solana might want to push a little bit higher. And I'm saying that because the move to the upside, yeah, it was corrective. It was a 3-wave move, but the decline as well. So we do not have an impulsive decline. And looking at the shorter time frame, again, I'm on the daily time frame here. And if we go to the 4-hour time frame, for example, then you see that the oversold region here on the RSI produced a small reaction. So we don't really see bullish divergence here on the smaller time frame. However, the price is, was oversold, and on the 1-hour time frame, on the 4-hour time frame, and is trying to do something here, right? We're even pushing back above 50 on the RSI. That in itself is not a major signal on the 4-hour time frame, but it looks to me as if the bears are not leading here right now, right? Because all we've seen so far was a 3-wave move up and a pullback, but the pullback is not impulsive and support is still holding. By the way, our support area is between $64.30 and $73.68, and the price is currently trying to find support around the 50% retracement here at $70.80. So I'm watching for signals that a low is in and that the C wave up has started for a move up into the resistance area. This move up is not structurally needed, but definitely possible. And if the price breaks above this trend line here, I'm going to highlight it in yellow. That could be a breakout signal to the upside. So in the Solana chart here on the smaller time frame is getting rejected from resistance. I'm watching this with a lot of interest at the moment here, this structure. I just showed you the trend line on the larger time frame, right? And if we draw it like this, it is exactly where the price got rejected. After breaking out to the upside from the local price channel, price just reached the next trend line. We didn't have that larger degree trend line on the chart. However, we had the Fibonacci resistance area on the chart, the 61.8 retracement. Can you see how perfectly the price got rejected there? So I'm watching this with high interest because, as you know, my idea is that the market could still form one more low. I mean, I definitely intentionally keep the door open for another move up into the resistance area, potentially even around $82 to $89 in a larger degree wave 2 bounce that started in June. I mean, that really hasn't changed. That's why I just said to you on the higher time frame, we don't really have a reliable bullish setup here. We really only have a 3-wave move up from the June low, which is not bullish. However, the decline doesn't look impulsive. And because we are still holding our micro support area here between $64 and $68 and $71, from this zone, the market can start that C wave up. The main question at the moment is, though, has this C wave up started, or do we get another low? And if we really dive into the microstructures, my preference is still to get that one more low because resistance isn't broken. And also the move up from the 1st of August low is a 3-wave move up. I posted earlier today already that it looks a bit toppy here, the structure. price might try to form a top in this area around $74. We have not broken below any of the previous swing lows. I think the earliest signal that some kind of a top is in would be a break below $73.20, followed then by a break below $71.90. So I'll of course keep you updated, but yeah, this is the idea. Of course, if the market decides to break above the yellow trend line and then above $75.88 resistance as well, that would start to shift probabilities towards a larger bounce. For now, though, I think on a very local level, another low which could reach the area around $68 would be ideal. That's the update on Solana. Hope it was helpful. Make sure you subscribe. Thanks so much. Bye-bye. If you are enjoying these analyses and would like to take things a step further, our YouTube membership might be for you. It includes hundreds of exclusive member-only videos, additional posts, priority replies to comments, and the chance to help shape future content by suggesting charts and topics you'd like us to cover. For those who want to go even deeper, our Gold membership also unlocks access to the Discord analysis feed, the MCO terminal, and the Academy. If that sounds like something you'd enjoy, just click the join button below the video. We'd be happy to welcome you as a member.